Just wait a moment. Okay, today we want to work with some rules in openings, strategy in openings, and we will talk about some rules, some important rules, like as for example, don't develop the queen too early in the opening stage, and maybe we will talk about unnecessary pawn moves too, because when we start the game, our rule is try to develop our pieces to the center, controlling always the center, and then save our king with castle. So we will see some short games played by stronger players. The first game that I would like to show you was played by Botvinnik with white pieces and against Rudolf Spielmann. The game started with c4. This is a well-known opening called English opening. The idea of this opening is try to fight for the center, but it's like a Sicilian defense with white colors. Black has severe ways to play against the English opening. For example, in this game, Spielmann uses c6, but there are many ways to fight the English opening. For example, e5 is one of them, and after, for example, knight c3, knight f6, g3, d5, take on d5, knight take on d5, bishop to g2. Black played knight to b6, knight to f3, knight to c6, short castle, bishop to e7, d3 for example, and short castle. And we have a Sicilian game with opposite colors. For example, white playing now like a Sicilian dragon variation against, and black is playing a classic line. This is, I would like to show you, is the same that's play if white start, for example, with e4, c5, knight f3, for example, knight c6, d4, c take, knight take on d4, g6, or knight c3, bishop to g7, knight b3, knight to f6, bishop to e2, short castle, and d6. And you can see that this is a well-known defense, Sicilian defense, dragon variation, in classical line. It's the same played in different colors. Can you see it? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. This is a good choice for black to play against the c4 move, the move e5. Other moves are, for example, c5. This is a symmetrical line, and after knight c3, knight c6, g3, g6, bishop to g2, bishop to g7, for example, d3. Black here can break the symmetrical move and play e5, for example. This is a good way for black to fight the English opening. For example, knight to f3 and knight g to e7, short casting, and And now, for example, a3, d6, rook b1, and a5. And black has a good position to play against the English opening, and the idea is finish the development, maybe playing first h6 with idea to play to control with h6 the g5 square, and then develop the bishop to e6, for example, and maybe in the future play f5, g5, and f4, and try to attack the white king. This is other way to play with black pieces. So in the game, Botvinnik played e4, and his opponent played c6. The idea of c6 is try to control the d5 square and play a pawn structure like is like Caro-Kann slab defense, playing d5, for example, knight to f6, e6, and black has a solid position. And it's playable. Yes, it's a good idea too. But I think that in this game, Botvinnik played dynamic option for white pieces, and it's e4. The idea of this is try to transport to the well-known pawn of attack. After d5, white can take on d5, c take on d5, and d4 was played. Usually we will see in the future in kind of position Isolani pawn structure. For example, if black takes on c4, we will take with the bishop, and we will have a Isolani pawn on d4. It's really interesting to play with white pieces because we have dynamic attacking chances. So after d4, black played knight to f6, normal move, knight to c3, and knight to c6. White played the golden pieces, and now the normal move are maybe e6 or maybe bishop to e6. Theoretical move here. Okay, knight to e4 is other move, but I think the best move are e6 or maybe bishop to e6. But Spielman in this game played queen to b6. This is it's not a good move because black doesn't develop pieces, maybe minor pieces. Instead, sent his queen trying to maybe to grab a pawn on b2 because it's attacking the b2 pawn. The normal continuation here in this position is maybe e6. It's a good choice for black, or maybe bishop to e6. It's other move. And if I need, maybe I can play maybe g6 and bishop to g7. This is one idea. Okay, normal is e6. Okay, but queen to b6 is not a good idea. Try to grab pawns in the opening. Obviously, pawns, not center pawns, wing pawns. For example, black intending to grab a pawn on b2. But Phoenix played c take on d5, and maybe here the best move is try to take on d4 with the knight, but Spielman played queen to b2, and this is a mistake Because why mistake? Because in an open position, uh, black has made 2 of his first 7 moves with his queen. And this is a problem because black lost many tempo. Uh, Here maybe the move was knight taken d4. And after maybe knight to f3, queen taken b2, rook c1, knight f3, queen f3, a6, and bishop d3. White initiative is very strong too, but I think that blacks can defend it, maybe some move the position. Obviously, black has pawn up, but it's not matter because white has development, and this is most important. That's a pawn up. But after the move queen to b2, Botvinnik played queen to c1. This is development above all else. The direct attempt to win a piece doesn't work. For example, if I play maybe knight to a4, intending to attack the queen, but bishop to b4 check, bishop to d2, and queen take on d4, and after take on c6, there is a stronger move for black, knight to e4. For this reason, it is not a good idea to try to win a pieces here. Usually when our opponent attack the wing pawn, for example the b2 pawn, we just need to go not defending this pawn, maybe developing pieces. Take the pawn, the wing pawn, maybe there are only rare exceptions when my opponent can take a wing pawn, such in closest position, like opening like a French defense, or in some well developing lines on the Sicilian Nido. Black can take the pawn on b2, but usually we have to maybe continue with our development, and this pawn is not important for us because we can develop on our pieces and we have a good position. So after rook taking, queen taking b2, rook to c1, black's played knight to b4. We can see that maybe here black is not developing pieces, is moving against other the knight again, and I think that's here white has a stronger initiative. Okay, Botvinnik played knight to a4, still man grab a pawn on a2, and bishop to c4. Again, other tempo. Bishop to g4, knight to f3, and bishop taken on bishop taken f3, but this does seem to take on f3, and Spielmann resigned because the queen is trapped, I think. What is the only move for black? Maybe queen to a3, yeah?
Yeah.
But here, next move for white here
Is rook to a1.
Rook to a1, yeah. Rook to a1. I don't know. Maybe there is tactical motive. If you play rook to a1, maybe I can play knight to c2, check. And after queen to c2, the queen can take the rook on a1.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
But how can attack the black queen? Rook to a1 or
Rook to a1 or queen to b3.
okay, queen to b3. With black pieces, I will try to exchange queens, and it's good for me because I have the pawn up. But with the rook, can attack the black queen with the rook to c3, maybe?
Yeah, because it's being defended by the knight.
I think that I can play maybe this move, yeah? Rook c3.
Yeah.
Because now the black queen can go anywhere. So I think the only move is maybe give the knight, maybe playing this move, maybe knight to c2. But I just seem to take the knight with my queen, and I have it fixed up. And this move doesn't work because I seem to go with the queen here, and he has to change queen, and I have it fixed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For this reason, I think that Spielman resigned in this game because after queen to a3, we have the stronger move, rook to c3. The black queen is dropped. So, uh, Rodolfo Spielman was a grandmaster, a stronger grandmaster, but he played bottom opening. Developed his queen too early, so this is a problem. So I will try to save this for you. So, and we will see next game. Where is it? Mm, Okay, this was played by Munich.
While you're doing this, I might just go and grab a drink
Oh yeah, yeah.
so I don't get up during the middle of the game.
Yes, yes, yes. Mm,
Yep.
okay. Uh, okay. So our next game was played by Mikhail Tal, again with white pieces against Georgy Kringov. Played in Amsterdam, and the game started with the move e4, and blacks playing g6. Okay, this is a modern defense. The idea of this defense by white black pieces is trying to develop the bishop to g7 early and maybe play these moves d6 and sometimes playing uh, a6 and b5. With white pieces, we just simply try to develop our pieces to the center. This is the best way to fight against this defense. For example, here Mikhail Tal plays d4. This is a good move because we have 2 pawns to the center. Bishop to g7, knight to d3, d6, and knight to f3. I think this is the best way to play against the modern defense or maybe the pure defense. Uh, I liked here. Maybe I think the best way to play here for black is try to play knight to f6, intending to go to the normal variation of the pure defense. But I don't like this move c6. I think that black makes an unnecessary pawn move before he has finished developing. Stronger maybe is here is play knight to f6 because I am developing the pieces with black pieces intending to shortcast. And this is a right way to play in this defense. But the move c6 I don't like it because it's unnecessary pawn move. Bishop to g5. Okay, this is a good move, developing move. Other move is maybe bishop to c4. It's stronger, I think, in this position. But maybe in the future this is not good idea because black can gain space on the queen side, playing maybe b5. Okay, it's playable. Other move are maybe bishop to e2. It's a normal move. a4 is other normal move in the model theory. But I think that the bishop b5 is an interesting and stronger move because now black has to play accurately. And I think that black had to play maybe knight to f6. In the game, black played queen to b6. This is the right way to play knight to f6. And maybe we can play now queen to d2 with idea of long castle. Maybe we can play here like this, for example, and if you play maybe like this, okay, we can go with this move. Or maybe bishop to a6, and then trying to long castle and attack. This is one idea for white pieces. Exchange the black square bishops, try to open the cache file, and try to make the black. This is the plan for white. But okay, black's played queen to b6, trying again to grab a pawn on b2. But we know that it's not it's not a good idea for black because white has the advantage in development. So what is the best move here for white?
Um, hmm.
We need to defend this pawn or not? It's important for us to
Oh.
defend? No. Yeah?
Hmm. I think they maybe queen to d2.
Yes. Very good, Stuart. Queen to d2. This is the right, sorry, this is the right way, this is the right move here in this position. With this move, we defend our knight on c3. If the black queen grab the pawn, for example, so if he took the pawn on e2, we just simply play rook to b1, gain a tempo against the queen. And our knight is not now a problem because we have the knight is defending the rook on b1, the king is defending the knight on c3, so we gain just simply a tempo. Now, queen to a3, and we go with bishop to c4. And you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces playing, and black has just only one piece, and the queen. But it's a problem here. Black's in trouble because we have advantage in development, strong initiative, and we can go to attack black king. For example, in this game, black continues to move the queen. Queen to a5. Look at he lost many tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4 tempo with the queen. So it's not a good idea. Okay. White castle. e6. Other move comes. e6. Rooks f to e1 and a6. Another move. Bishop to f4 and a5. Oh, e5. Sorry. Well, I think that the game is clearly winning for white. So white just needs now, when we have this advantage in development, we need to open files to attack the black king in this case. For example, take on e5, take on e5. Now queen to d6, stronger move. Now the queen is in the enemy camp with this is a defect because now we will try to maybe put our rook to the d file, and we have a stronger attack. For example, queen to d7 was played. Oh, now we need to find a move. So white, try to find the good attacking move.
Bishop to g5,
Bishop to
maybe.
g5 is stronger. Yeah, it's good, good. But there is more. We need to play with energy because we have uh, development advantage, so we need to play with energy in this case. Maybe we can sacrifice a bit.
Maybe bishop to. I mean, bishop takes on f7, maybe?
Yes, it is a good idea. Black's take with the king, the bishop, and now we can go with other.
Knight to g5.
Yes, this is a good way to attack. Bishop take on f7. Stronger move, exclamation move. Black's take on f7 and knight to g5 attack. Check. And after king to e8, Mikhail Tal just seemed to play queen to e6. And Black resigns. It's really difficult position for Black. He can go to f8 because we just need to play into f7 mate. The other move is play if you go here, we just need to play, yeah. Or if Black plays king to e8, we have mating to move here, yeah. Knight to f7.
Knight to f7, yeah.
Queen to c7. Oh no, it's not made. He has. Oh yeah, it's made. It's made. Queen to d6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen to d6.
Oh,
Because the rook is controlling d6 square. So I think the only move here is maybe queen knight to e7, but here we have many moves. Got something. How can I continue in this position? Ah, yeah, we have made into move again. How?
Queen to f7.
Queen to f7, yeah. King to d8. And now?
Now knight to e6.
Very good. King to f7. And king to d8. And we just need to go with the knight to e6. And it's made. Yes. Really nice game played by Mikhail Tal. So, just a moment. Okay, this was played by Tal. And Black Spaces played by Pringle. So gameplay 1964. Okay. Okay. So We will show it one more game. It was played against Konstantin Sakayev against Pavel Tregubov. The Grandmaster, former from Russia. It was played in St. Petersburg, 1998. The game started with the move d4 and d5, which is the queen gambit. Knight to f3. Usually white plays d4. This is a normal queen gambit, and black can accept it. The queen gambit's play maybe take the pawn and grab the pawn on c4, or maybe sometimes we can decline this gambit playing e6. This other move. Okay, the move knight f3. White is trying maybe to develop first the knight and then maybe play c4. c6 and c4. Like this is fine. We have the solid structure of black. It's a good defense. Queen to c2, d takes c4, king takes c4, knight to f6, and bishop to g5. Okay. Here black has to continue development, maybe playing moves like in this case maybe moves like d5, bishop to d7, maybe playing like this, like this, bishop to d7. This is a good idea for black in time position because he can use the white queen is b4. We can gain a tempo and gain space on the queen side playing b5. Right. I think. But black's played queen to b6, and black attack on b2. But I think that it's not a good idea to put the queen on b6. Because now white can gain a tempo because it's not important the win pawn, and white played knight d to b2. Good move. And after queen take on b2, white played rook to b1 and gain a tempo. Queen to e3, and now e4. And now again, as in the previous game, we have advantage in development. Black queen loses 1, 2, and 3 tempos. We have advantage in this position. We are controlling the center. And now we will continue with our development of our pieces and maybe short castling and attack the black king. This is just a simple idea. E4, d6, but I think that's okay. It's not a good idea to try to move again a pawn, but it's not too easy for black to defend. If you bring the bishop on e7, for example, later white gets in e5. And after the exchange of the bishop, he can maybe put pressure on the black square. Has advantage in this position too. So it's not easy to play in this moment for black. So what plays queen to c2, bishop to a6, and just simply develop pieces. Bishop to c4. This is better than exchange bishop, because if we try to exchange bishops, he can take with the queen and controlling the diagonal, and my king remains on the center. So this is not a good idea, because he can take with the that idea, because he can take with the queen. And now I have some problem with my king. So we just simply goes with bishop to c4, and after exchange the bishop, we just simply can gain other tempo, taking with the knight. Knight takes on c4, queen to a6, and shortcut. Okay, uh, here the position is really difficult for black, but he needs to finish to develop his pieces. Maybe knight b to d7. It's a good move in this position, or maybe to bishop to e7. But Tregeworth trying to grab a pawn on e4 and played knight take on e4. But I think that black is already seriously behind in developing, and it's not a good idea goes for another pawn. So the problem here is that white can take the knight, black take the knight on c4, rook b to c1, queen to a4. Another way we can take the pawn with the rook on c6, or and knight to e5, attacking the c6 pawn. Bishop to d6, knight to c4, bishop to c7, and I think now he plays stronger move here. d5. And it's not possible to take the pawn, because if I take the pawn with c take on d5, what is the best move for white?
Best move for um
If black's move c take, c6 take on d5, we can gain material with white. Tactical move.
maybe like queen to c2 or knight to b2. Wait, no, not knight to b2.
Okay, in a game playing short castle. Okay, but after take, look at the queen.
Oh, knight to d6,
Yeah,
and you win the queen.
yes, knight to d6 check. and we can gain the key. This is the problem. D5 is a stronger move because we are in development. We have advantage in development pieces, so we need to open files. So D5 is a stronger move. Remember, when we have advantage in development, we need to open files to attack and try to attack the opponent king. So the move is D5. Okay, since the only move is try to go for short castle, but we can gain the pawn on E6 and the attack continues because okay, now Trigobox played knight to A6, intending to finish this development, but after take the pawn on E6, white just simply can take the pawn with the queen, and after king to H8, he can go with the bishop to E7, rook to E8, for example, and here maybe rook f to E1, and if we go with C5, maybe queen to F7 with advantage here, clearly advantage. Other move maybe here is queen to F7, and if he go with knight to D7, white can play just simply F4, and again has a good position. So Trigobox play knight to A6, bishop to E7, F5, queen to D3, rook F E8, and queen to D7. King to H8, and now again rook to C3, with the idea to use the third rank for the rook. But I think that here white has a good choice here. Maybe bishop to D6 in this position. And if he play maybe rook E D8, we just simply can go to F7, and after check on D6, take, white can play just simply E7, winning, because we are intending queen to F8, or maybe remove queen with the pawn. So I think this was stronger too. The game played rook to C3, B5, and bishop to F6, rook G8, and knight to E5. Bishop take, queen to E4, F4, queen to C5, bishop to D, queen to D6, queen to B7, and after this move, queen to E7, black resign. Yes, now we are intending to play this move, attacking this pawn, and the knight is independent too, because have to go maybe to A5, but we have a clearly advantage in this position. For example, playing maybe something like this, or we just simply can go with our rook here, now intending to take a pawn. And we are winning in this position. So again, the black queen tried to grab a pawn on the wing, win pawn, but it's not a good idea. So I will try to mhm, win. This was playing with Sakayev, yeah, Konstantin against Trigubov. Well, it's from 1998. Again, there. Okay, so we had some examples of uh, that it's not a good idea, maybe to develop. I think that the queen too early. We have many examples here. Mhm. I can show you maybe the last that was playing in a modern game, playing some years ago against two grandmasters, stronger grandmaster I know, but Anish Giri against Bartel, Bartel from French, who's a grandmaster for French. I know him. Um, okay, this is a modern move, modern game. The game started with the move knight to f3. This day, this is a good choice for white uh, to play in an opening because it's a flexible move. Uh, Black can understand how to continue in this position because, okay, obviously that black can play e5, but has to take a choice again, maybe d5, c5, or maybe knight to f6. But we are not playing any move pawn, so our next move can maybe d4 or maybe c4 or maybe d3. So it's an interesting move for white. And it's a good move of development because we are intending to fight for the center. So, blacks played d5, and now white played d4. And blacks tried this move, a6. Okay, uh, this is a rare move because usually blacks can play this move when the pawn when white plays c4 and was played by Carson in game. So for example, if we go with d4, d5, c4, e6, knight to c3, um, now we can play maybe a6 position. It's possible to play because now we are intending to gain maybe some tempos with b5 taken on c4 and then b5 and controlling in some lines the b5 square. But in this game I think that it's too early to play maybe a6, and because white is not playing c4. So this has no sense. Play a6. It's a normal move if white plays c4. So Giri played in this way. Bishop to g5 is a normal square for this piece, and white intends to play e3 and c4. And with the bishop on g5, black can't play e6. So white has advantage in this position. Black plays c6, e3, and queen to e3. Again, unnecessary with the queen. It's too early. Maybe it's better continuous. Okay, he wants to play e6 and can't. Okay, that's right. But maybe he can play bishop to g4, for example, in this position. Bishop to g4 is a good idea of development. It's possible. For example, c4 and knight to d7. Okay, white is good because it's controlling the center, but okay, black is playing normal move. Defending the position is a little bit worse, but I think the move queen to b6 is a mistake in this position because we goes without thinking about this wing pawn. We just simply go with bishop to d3, queen take on d2, and knight to d2, and we gain tempo again. The queen to a3, and short pass. Again, white has clearly advantage in developing this position because white has 5 tempo up because developing all his minor pieces, knights and bishops, and castle. So it's clearly winning. Strategy. So we need now to find, obviously, a good way for our pieces to start an attack. Okay, bishop to g4. Trying to pin the f3, but I can solve this problem quickly because we can go to attack the weakness on the black position. One weakness is this one. So if black is pinning our knight, okay, we need to move our queen. So what is the best square for our queen?
The best square for the white queen is... I think the best square for the white queen is b1.
Yes.
Because it's attacking other pieces.
Attacking the pawn on b7, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a good. And we are not pinning now for the bishop on g4. We can move our knight without any problem, and we are attacking a pawn. So we are gaining a tempo again, because now, yes, it's really dangerous for black if we take a pawn, if we grab the pawn on b7, because we are in development, we have more development pieces, so we can move our queen now. So after the move queen to b1, in this position, black's playing b5, and now Giri played a stronger move, trying to open lines, and played c4, sacrifice pawn. But obviously, that if he take with the pawn, with the g pawn, for example, Okay, he played take the bishop, with the bishop take the knight, and now he played d take on c4. But what is the idea of this sacrifice? How can continue here?
Hmm. Um, you could play maybe bishop to c4,
Okay,
I think.
this is a
That
good
would
idea. The
favor.
idea of sacrifice the pawn is take with the bishop on c4, because if he take with the pawn, what is the problem for black?
Wait, can you please just say that again?
Okay, if he played b take on c4 after the moves bishop take on c4, what is the best move for white? What is the idea of the move bishop take on c4?
Queen to b7.
Yes, this is the idea. Very
Trying to play queen to c8.
yes, right. And attacking the rook. So bishop take on c4. This is a stronger move. And I think it's finished for black because he can take the bishop, obviously, because he take the bishop. We just simply go with the queen to b7, intending to mate, intending to grab the rook. The rook is hanging, then the knight is hanging, so the position is lost. So after bishop take to c4, black's played e6, but now e4. The bishop is untouchable again for queen to b7, bishop to e7, bishop to c1, queen to a5, and now again open files, d5, stronger move again. We need to open files to attack. E take on d5, e take on d5, knight to f6, and again try to open files. We need to open with energy played here. d6, bishop take, and now our rook can play. Rook to e1. And now he can castle, so played queen to f8 and queen to f5. Knight b d7, and tactical motive here to attack. Like Tau again. The problem is here. So we need to go with our knight maybe then. So he played bishop check on f7. Exclamation move. Black's playing knight to e5. And again, rook's take on e5. Bishop take and bishop to b3. Stronger move again, because we intended to play maybe queen uh, to e6. Rook to e8 and bishop to e3, intending bishop to c5, b4, and bishop to f4. And black resigns in this position. The black bishop is spinning, and we will take the bishop maybe with our bishop on f4, and then intending to go to d6. And again, this was played by the stronger players because, okay, Arish Giri is elite grandmaster, really stronger grandmaster, but Matthias Bartel has, I think, 25 rating. So it's a grandmaster from France, is a stronger grandmaster. I know him because I was playing some tournaments with him here in Europe. So sometimes this mistake happens to stronger players too. So it's really important to remember the rules of opening. That's really, really important. Obviously, we study some openings like Spanish openings, Sicilian defense, French defense. Okay, but the most important is try to remember always the rules of opening. And one of the rules is don't not develop the queens too early, and don't make unnecessary pawn moves in the opening. The rules are really, really important. So I will save this. Um, I will save this game, and I will send to you because I have some videos to send you and material. Okay. This was played for Giri, Anish Giri. This is the stronger grandmaster, original from India, but he played for Netherlands against Bartel. Matthews Bartel. So let's play it. Um, here. Title. And remember always that too early. Okay. So I will send to you now this material in the last lesson. I will waiting for you in the next Wednesday. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. See you. Thank you. Bye.